like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball.
You remember that time?
He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Number 0 just fell.
Come on.
Did you saw number 0 fall?
But how am I supposed to do spin move? Because no, because you made me fumble the ball. And you got the ball. Yeah, I saw number 0.
Where's number 0 at?
Yeah. He's right there.
Oh. How did he fall?
See it, boom, boom. He's running with him. Look, I just crossed him.
That's how he fell?
He tripped him. 72 tripped him.
11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, that was definitely a surprise there, handed to the big guy on first down. Heck, the first play of the drive. And when you see him get to the second level, as a former safety, I can just tell you, your eyes get really wide because you know you've got a lot to deal with at that point.
No, what is it?
I got it. Stop. It's like from Tennessee. I got it.
Tight as this game starts. What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys beyond that circle?
I like that.
Why are you so bad at Why did he keep throwing you like that?
He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he
That's
didn't.
his thing.
And I think you might
I actually
have
liked
it
him,
right.
though.
Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Bro, why did he keep throwing you like that?
Why should he do that?
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake.
What are you doing? No. Hey, what did I jump? I threw the ball.
It's such a risky play there to fake it.
You're down
Either
the
the
first
hero or
one.
the goat. Here
It
they're
looks
going to
like
be the goat.
it looks like
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought
you're like,
they had
that's how I
something
jump
there.
X.
They don't call it just to call it.
No,
They don't
X
just say,
is
oh,
to
what
jump
they
No,
it.
that's what
fake
I'm
it
saying.
here.
That's what I
They
It's
feel like
triangle.
they've got something
No,
on.
it's
They've got the
X.
defense in the right
I
spot.
swear to God, it's
Just
triangle.
unsuccessful in that opportunity.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
It's triangle.
And
That's how
he's
you
No, it's
taken
not.
down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
What the? Did you see him? No, clip that.
Bro,
You didn't see him?
McCarthy.
I did see that.
He said me. Give me that.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Let's go. Like, did you see him?
Trenton
He's
Simpson.
what?
He'll bring this one back to the 29.
He don't look juicy.
How many times have we talked to these rookies out there?
Like, look, this was him. Look, this was the guy. Look, he's at the under his teammate's butt.
I'm gonna make a pick six.
Back-to-back drives, they picked him off.
If
Not
he
college
keeps throwing
football
like this,
anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
It's still 0-0.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
That was stupid.
Looking
Yeah.
left side of
No!
his
Yes!
That's
I
it.
swear!
They'll take it into the
I think
end
that's
zone
his name is
for a
King Henry.
Ravens touchdown.
I told you he
Derrick Henry, 29 yards. And the Ravens
That guy's
use the
literally
early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The try here for the extra point. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The last two plays from scrimmage in this ball game pretty eventful. He throws the interception. The other guys, boom, one play in there in the end zone. So now he's got to try to bounce back. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he fends him off. On the run.
That's a dog. That's a dog. He dropped it.
Complete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively.
How did he
because
actually
that looked
throw that
open
far?
for a minute.
Because
That's
he
great
was
work with the
in
ball
his
in the
neck.
air. Never gave up.
He's
Converged
just
on his man and broke the play up.
Don't let him get first.
Nifty
Don't let him
move.
get first.
Dribbling up and over.
Get down!
Yo, I just jumped over
He's
that one
taken
again.
down
Don't
at the 18. Big big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well,
I just jumped over someone again, bro.
I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Now 2nd and 5.
You can't say that.
To the air with McCarthy. Escaping the pressure
Good
right.
blocks.
Able to get away. Puts it on the
Let's go! Yeah! Pick it up. Give me that.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit. Number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
Bro.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Jackson. He completes it to Henry. He's got space past the 25.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I think
Off
Henry.
to the races. Moving inside.
Hey, stop! Stop! Stop, bro. Stop. Bro, stop.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
That's not fair. I'm on automatic. You're on.
Derrick Henry.
You're off, bro.
Second.
You can take it.
Down in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And now out comes Minnesota. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Flush to his right. And he's able to take this one up.
Bro, he fumbled like 50 times already.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I take it every time you fumble.
I'm so glad Aaron Jones is not a Packer anymore. He's a Minnesota Viking.
An inside give to Jones.
Whoa, get off of me!
What the was
The
that?
second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size.
He's
How
on.
about the example
You
right
stay.
here?
Like what? He just rolls it.
But I still somehow lost 2
Now
yards
a
and
3rd
got
and
broke out of
6.
15 tackles.
He didn't call it.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
He died.
Work in the middle.
What? Did you get first down?
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before
Offsides
being dropped.
defense.
But it better not say.
So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right,
Good
already had
play.
what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top.
Get down!
He's gonna find
Yeah,
Jefferson
sit
up
down.
and
That's
downfield.
Justin Jefferson.
And they'll wind up getting this
Best
one
wide
all the
receiver.
way down inside the
Best.
20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
I need a pizza.
Addison will go in motion left.
Don't be
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Let's
And
go, he
he'll
did
go
it,
down here
fumble!
at the 12-yard line.
He
He'll
fumbled.
get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Whoa.
Up the middle, Jones.
Get him. Don't let it go. Don't let it go.
Let's go! That's Aaron Jones. You ain't know nothing about Aaron Jones.
Gets him down to about the 4-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
I got it.
Jones will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made for offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Yo, guys, he just said that he's gonna roast me to send me.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
Cause
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill.
sit down, good boy.
The 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
That's King Henry, bro.
And now Baltimore gets
He
set
dropped
to
one
take
pass.
the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups.
I've
Remember,
been
the
dropping
offense scored a touchdown on their last
I
time
dropped
out.
the
Looking to
soap
repeat
like
that,
50 million
Charles'
times.
defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the
Oh,
last
my
time
dad.
on the field.
And frankly, it's just
Not
about
Benny, though.
Bills in a lot of ways because you know
Thank you.
Oh, the turnover fast continues.
And I was over.
Interception.
And I was over. That was over King Henry
A
too.
great return has set him up first
I
and
just
goal at the
and that's
5.
Josh
He
Metellus.
had his eyes on the end
I don't know.
zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take
I just
that one to
clicked that
pay
though.
dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going
Lamar
to get
Jackson
teased
being so
because
bad
he didn't
today.
get it all the way into the end zone. But if
Only
they
Dave
don't
Jackson
score
just get it
now,
back.
if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get.
Takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the
Yeah, I
defense.
think that's going to stand, partner.
Say it. I'm sure it's so
So obviously
Come
they will
on,
decline the penalty
come
here,
on.
and the result is 6 points. Extra point forthcoming.
And that's roughing the kicker too.
Flags come in.
And that's roughing the kicker. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker.
Because I don't have
Flag
to.
had to come out.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll
He's
bring it out
touching
to the
me.
30-yard line. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the
King Henry.
interception on the very first
King
play.
Henry's number
And you
22.
can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
What
They're
thing?
playing awfully well, and they're
Oh, I don't know. They
confident
just
right
switched
now.
them out.
To me, it's time to attack.
Thank you.
Take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so.
Bro, all these players are so greedy. It should have just been one that was for
before the
him.
ball leaves your hands. Man's a little
Ah.
loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had
I
one
got
here.
it, yeah.
He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
He's touching me.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, this is going to be caught along the
That was out of
sideline.
bounds.
He shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage.
Bro, if you didn't got, if you didn't, wasn't able to get the ball off, either, hold on, I don't know if his foot went out of bounds. I don't know if he put 2 foot.
Come on, come on.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they
Ah!
work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Yeah. Why is he touching his butt?
I don't know why Lamar Jackson keeps scratching his butt.
And Jackson throwing once more.
How did he fall? Thank you.
Henry's got it out on the left
King
side.
Henry just put the ball through his
So
legs.
just 2 yards to the completion there.
King Henry is the king. King Henry is better than King LeBron.
LeBron can hide.
Jackson now. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
Oh my God.
For no gain.
You just went backwards.
Now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because
You
you're going to
didn't
keep
lose any
your
yards.
eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in
You
front
could
of
have
you.
ran past
You're able to keep
the
a quick pass in front of them and
the
stop right at the line
one.
of scrimmage.
Oh, fourth down.
He was open, but he couldn't
Where's the
get
first
to
down
it.
line at?
Complete. facing fourth
Why are you doing
down.
a fake?
Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. And they're going to try this
See?
again. It's another
You have like
fake.
50 million guys on top of you.
Can't do anything about the ball. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about
What?
the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to
What?
prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
I might throw it to
Educated
Jordan
on their
Addison
toes and
if
getting
he
a
gets
big
open.
stop. McCarthy off the play
Oh,
fake.
right.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
That's Marlon.
Sacked on the corner, blitzed by Marlon.
Hey, that's what I do at my football game every single time I make
To
a
the
shot.
sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
I'll play football with a water bottle today.
The water bottle.
On play action, now McCarthy.
I just been.
Go deep for
Oh!
Addison. And that's caught inside the 30.
Wanna know how? Why is he so tall?
Jordan Addison. 62
Wanna know how tall he is?
yards. And the Vikings
6'7".
are in trouble here as they are
Jinx
in
not
for
gonna win.
6. Extra point attempt to come here.
Alright.
And
Crap.
oh, it's no
Yes!
PAT,
Moaning is-
so they can't add on here.
Moaning actually
And our
isn't a good
score's gonna
idea.
stay right where it is.
Guess what, Kyrie? I have football practice later. Huh? Kyrie, you say you're gonna play flag football or real football?
So with the missed PAT in
Flag
his
football
rearview
season
mirror, he goes back
already
out
ended,
to
I
kick
think.
this one off.
Pad season is about
Hill's
to
gonna take it
start.
into
I'm
the
so
end zone. And he's able to get
I'm so
across the
excited
20
for
to the
I'm so
25
excited for
yard
pad
line.
season right now. It's gonna be so
The
fun.
Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Yeah.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now.
It is so
1st and 10
fun.
at their 25-yard line.
Oh no.
The slot man in motion right.
Yeah.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And a great job there to
He
read
did
out
it again.
defensively. They strung him out. Would not allow him to cut upfield.
Bro, but why is Lamar Jackson actually doing so bad for
If
you?
my goal was here, I'll be so happy.
Play action. Now Jackson.
That.
Got his target. That's
And
Coleman.
how many people going to go to my
He will
Did you
lose
see the
yardage
screen?
back at
Did
the
you just do a screen
23-yard
pass?
line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Bro, you don't even know what a screen pass
See
is.
what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a
Stop
first
touching
down.
me. Ah, he's touching me.
Now it's Jackson.
Please, he's abusing me.
Well, that's
Why
complete
haven't
to
you?
the
Bro,
fullback.
I feel like every single time you have Lamar Jackson, you always run with him. Why are you not running with him, bro?
31-yard line.
Every time I
4th
hear
down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And
Ooh.
look at this, another fake. And he
That was a big guy.
What is this?
to the line of scrimmage.
What's 52?
Little trickeration there, but it doesn't
Ray Lewis.
fool 'em. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Here's McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he
No fumble.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm so glad Aaron Jones is on the Minnesota Vikings now. You could never make Aaron Jones fumble. He's just like that. Well, Diddy doesn't play football.
Yes, he does. He did.
Break away down just inside the 30. They do get a yard there, but only
When
a
I
yard
wasn't
leaves
alive,
them
it's
with
crazy.
3rd and 9 looming.
I was wrong.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there.
What do you mean when you were
No,
grown?
not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Pass taken in.
Yeah, that's TJ Hawkinson. You don't know anything about You don't know anything about TJ Hawkinson.
5 at the 6. They're able to
Nah.
convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm just going straight for the middle.
They shakes it off.
That's why. That's why. I don't know what number I was. Yeah, I wore number 9, and JJ Macarthy wears number 9 too, and that's why he's good. Get it. Thank you. Good boy, number 76. Number 76 is a good boy for getting the ball.
So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers
Mount Wazowski.
and takes it into the end zone.
Mark
They're going to
Wazowski.
mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that
I know.
often. He just mishit it, and it goes
He's
out of
touching
bounds.
me.
Well, I know sitting
Please
up
stop.
here,
He's abusing
and I'm
me.
looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I
No,
know
no,
we're both thinking
stop.
the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
That's caught by Tucker. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll bring up second down.
He said he's gonna bust my face.
Get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot.
He said he's gonna bust all over my face.
How about the defense there?
That's why it's 2-minute winning.
And not allowing that to happen.
Please stop messing with my jellyfish.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Oh, pick a gate, like, pick you.
From the 42-yard line, here's a second down and 9.
Now I can see the fish down the road. Oh! I gotta drop into section and finish feet. Why don't you ever try running with the quarterback in there?
Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
He's smart. He's Why did Lamar Jackson run like that? Why did Lamar Ashton Jackson run like that?
Action.
Yeah, why did Lamar Ashton Jackson run like that, bro? I know.
Now is a punter. Jordan
That's a first. Give him the steal.
It's another fake.
Get down! No! Get down!
A lineman just tackled a lineman.
You got look at that. So you going like,
get down, get out. I want him to jump over me. He's too fat. Look.
I think you actually did it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, a healthy dose of guts. And
Come on, you don't feel it. You don't
That's
feel it.
that honey.
You like
Nasty. Yeah, I'm a fat fella. Give me more chicken. I'm being rolled up. Kobe. So the man really cross you. He's touching me.
I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo.
Hey, what are you
teams
doing?
like to call them, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel.
Trey
They just want
money.
to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did.
Give me
They came
that.
through with a big
What?
time pick six.
That's roughing the kicker, and I still made that, my boy.
Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a
My
rough call.
heart. Still catch that. What to my
Flag comes
heart?
out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back
Wait,
there
stop
on the
watching
kick
TikTok
block,
and
you've
watch.
gotta go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into
Stop,
the kicker.
please,
The penalty
stop.
flag had to come out.
Let me click the unused button on your controller.
And not willing to risk
Yeah,
a return.
good
This
ball.
ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens ready to take over. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make
I didn't want to
the
catch it.
locker room just a little more animated.
I remember this like
Work now on 2nd and 9.
Yes, that was good. Exactly.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Yes, sit
Shakes
down.
off the sand. Forced out to his left.
Why is he doing
Saves
that?
the sand.
Take it. Yes.
And he'll be taken down, but not before
Why is
they
he
work
doing
it across midfield.
He's running like he's about to
Gain there
poop
of
his
21
pants.
yards.
Bro, Lamar Jackson was running like he had to poop his pants.
And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson?
But how did Lamar Jackson actually break all those tackles?
Is, he's going to try and run it. How do I
You
get
stupid.
Guess what? That didn't
I was gonna
happen.
say something, but I can't say it because that's gonna make me
Defense is
racist.
certainly coordinated. Both levels.
Trey money, puppy.
The front helping the back. The pressure got
I'm
on.
rolling. Catch up,
For
me.
the 4th time
I stack
today.
100, I blow 50. Yeah, I'm fat. Give me more.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I mean, at this this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway. And it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. Oh, this is blocked.
I want him. I don't hit that.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was.
There was like 50 million people getting their shirts signed today at school.
And either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense.
Bro, every single time I sing that song, I always get a pick six, bro. That song that goes like Trey Money. Just, I'm running.
Quickly fading
Fine.
here in the
I told you,
second
like
quarter.
50 million
Not sure
times.
how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I
Trey
think we'll find out
Money.
just how much they trust their guys.
I'm rolling.
in this
Alright,
situation
if I
if they
don't
decide to take a shot.
I'm gonna call timeout for you. I called timeout for you.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense.
How do you know you're getting the ball back?
Number one. Still 15
How do you know?
yards to go. Second down.
I know.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Yo, why are you not getting tackled?
Get out!
I called timeout for you again. There's 1 second left.
Defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks.
But how are you not getting tackled though?
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've come to halftime. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Hills.
No!
Yes! The Vikings pick up, and they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
Yeah, you jumped.
So they get the one-score kickoff. Get a
You
fumble,
jumped.
take
That's
it
not.
right
That
back in
was
the house.
not on
Two
you.
quick
That was on that
touchdowns
player,
with a matter of
bro.
about 10 seconds on the game.
Cause triangle is actually the jump. Look, he did jump.
That's good. Boom. Stop. Catch it.
He look. See,
Right,
told you.
right.
Look,
I
you
jump.
click triangle,
He jumps over him, then he comes out of nowhere.
and then he fumbles.
Why is he just standing there?
It's like a big 1-2 punch.
Bro, this game is
that may
actually
lead to a
intense, bro.
knockout.
Why did he
Point after,
Because first of
right
all,
down the
Lamar
middle, and the
Jackson
lead grows
with like
even
0
larger here in
speed,
the third quarter.
broke out of like 50 million tackles that play, and that wide receiver number 9 caught it.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Hey, why would you unmute it?
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
When your mom was talking, when your mom was yelling. Bro, what are you doing?
And the
I was just trying to
You're
get
on the 2-yard line.
I was just trying to get-
They're going to be backed up deep
Bro,
to
you're
start
on the
this
2-yard
drive.
line.
The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over.
That's Lamar
once
Jackson.
again.
That looks scary.
He can't do it.
I know.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping.
Yes! You gotta punt it.
Let's
go.
And that's a
Yeah, you do.
safety. So you're in
Because
a
that's a
situation
safety.
where you don't have the most mobile of
The
signal
safety
callers
is
back
where
there.
you're
You
at
just
your
can't
own
elude
end
the
zone
rush.
and someone
Yeah,
tackles
not
you when
one
you're
of
at
those
your own
guys who
end
can
zone.
move around really well in and out of the pocket. You can't afford to try and buy some time back there. You have to
Then
know
why did it go
yourself
so
and
fast?
get rid of the football. Because once the pressure
The same
comes,
thing you
the
did.
ball's got to be out.
Yeah.
Holding on to it,
Oh.
costs them 2 points.
He just jumped over that man. It was a big,
Minnesota's offense
giant,
takes
juicy
over possession. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling
JD
right now,
allegations.
Charles. They've scored on
That was
3
me.
straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now
Circle.
got this thing on cruise
Yeah,
control.
you watch.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Is this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
DJ Hawkinson, let's
And they'll
go.
get him down
I
after
can't
a
even see the
pickup
first
of
down
8, 2nd
line
and
for some
2.
reason. But
And his
it's
play
still
caller does
good.
a nice
Okay.
job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Good time.
And he'll go down
That's
right
fine.
around the 47
I'll
this
be
time.
first down the game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Bro, look, I'm gonna predict what he's gonna say. Encroachment, defense. I didn't even predict. I already know he said that.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
What?
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly
What
as you
just happened?
described. Otherwise, he should never get that
Hold on,
penalty.
why did everyone do that? What happened? Look. Look, everyone. So I accept it. Pick the play. You pick the play too. Where did everyone just go? Pick a play now. Good boy. Come on, Jordan Addison.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. He
Let's
lets
go.
one go deep for Addison. And he's got it inside the 10.
54-12. I remember that time when I beat you like 72 to 25.
Jordan Addison. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Alright, after this, I'm gonna put it on all Madden. Alright, I'm gonna put it back on all Madden. Doesn't even matter now.
You're only losing because you have it on rookie.
I didn't have it on rookie, I had it on pro.
And the lead grows even larger
Had it on
here
pro.
in the 3rd quarter. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this 2nd half.
He just broke my keyboard. He just fixed it. Good boy.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Alright, I put my game back on all Madden.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And good.
Why'd you try
coverage
jumping,
defensively.
bro?
They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be
Every
on
time
to the
time I
15.
pull
The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a
Crazy.
hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
Oh my gosh. He just went flying.
17-yard line.
She was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. She was a fairy.
Down and 8.
Yeah, yeah.
In motion, right one of the tight ends.
Boy,
Boy, and now they can't even get
It's delay of game. Look, delay of game. Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still second.
No. Where did this come from? That's the same place my phone just fell. Oh, nope, my phone's still like this. Bro, my phone's messed up though, bro. Yeah. Like there's a
Slot
black
man
spot.
moves right. Now Jackson
Hey, I wasn't
taps
ready.
his
I was putting my
forward
phone
jet
up.
sweep. And a great
Oh!
job there to read
That
that
was
one
a
defensively.
great-
They
that was an
strung him
insane
out,
tackle.
would not allow him
It
to
was
cut
like- It looked
upfield.
like the rain. Looked
It'll
like
be a 5-yard
rain.
pickup there, so from
It
2nd
looked
and
like rain.
13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8
Guys,
yards
I-
here as they hope to convert
What?
the 1st down. They'll send a tight end in motion right.
Bro,
Delay of game.
Can't even get
Look.
a play off.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing he says. Delay of game, offense.
keep not having the ball.
Cause the ref's my boyfriend.
So they
I
accept
was
the penalty,
kidding.
of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
I was kidding. Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and
Why am I
long.
always back here?
Cause you are.
To throw is Jackson.
Better not get set.
A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach...
And look at this, another fake.
Small dude is
A
crazy.
little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Offsides.
It was no line.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think
What?
that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand.
JJ Macarthy did reach him.
And that one was
That's
relatively easy to
offsides.
see.
Why did I accept that, bro? If I did not accept that, then I would have got the touchdown.
On these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
What?
They deciphered that one correctly.
And that's encroachment.
I didn't even oppose you.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop
It's either
it
encroachment or
behind the
offsides.
line.
Defense. Yeah, offsides.
Well, we looked at each other
He's
right when
touching
he
me.
flinched. We
Please
knew that
help me.
flag was coming.
He's
Yeah,
diddy.
offsides, easy call.
Still first down.
The 5 and keep it moving.
So now from half the distance closer, here's first and goal.
I know.
Give to Jones.
No,
And he
Aaron
gets
Jones.
halfway there, down to the 1 yard.
You know what? That's
Only a yard
it.
that time. Second and goal.
Don't ask why.
They're holding them down on
Don't
first
ask
down,
why
and this is
JJ
gonna be a
Macarthy
battle down
99.
here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2?
Oh,
Maybe
no.
even 3 more plays.
Second and goal from the 1.
Yeah, probably.
And McCarthy gonna
Let's
sneak
go.
it. And he is over the line for
I want to see how much touchdowns JJ Macarthy has 2 touchdowns. How?
touchdown.
Is he
It still says he has 2 touchdowns.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Vikings get another
What?
third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Why are you shaking your butt?
Now the try here for the point after.
Why is he doing a terrible kick? Oh, never mind. It's good.
And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
How game this game is? What does that
The
mean?
short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2
Bruh.
plays to get into the end zone.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Minnesota's kick team ready,
No,
and the
I'm not filter
Vikings
hyper.
boom it away.
Because I don't want to. Yeah, me either.
And up
Sit
to about the 26-yard line, just
7
across
people
the
keep getting
25.
him.
The Ravens
Leave.
offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26.
What?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete. It's Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Who would win in Oklahoma drills? Ray Lewis or Derrick Henry?
1st and 10.
You're probably right.
They go play action with Jackson.
Ray Lewis is an actual monster.
Yes.
Going right, and that's complete.
That's a flag!
And he is into
That's a
the end zone
flag!
for Baltimore
You can't have.
touchdown.
You can have.
Big
Uh-huh.
play there.
What's up?
61
He's an
yards.
offensive
And the
lineman.
Ravens
An
are
offensive lineman can't do that.
He said, fuck.
I know the score
There was a
says
flag
here,
when the
but for
Lions
all
did
those who are
it.
playing fantasy football, their
When the
scoreboards are
Lions did
different.
it, it was a flag on the
Points
Lions.
Could benefit someone.
Dime. That was such a
And that's why his last name is Cleveland.
After.
What is
And
that?
it's no good. It has not been his day. That's
DeAndre
the second
Hopkins
extra
as your
point
kicker
he's
is
missed so
crazy.
far.
You don't even know DeAndre Hopkins. You don't even know DeAndre Hopkins, bro. Sure. I was kidding.
The kickoff team on the field now is
That's a
send this one
terrible
away.
kick.
A break there for this offense.
probably
as
killed
they
that
will
little
get a
kid.
chance to start at the
I think he
40-yard
killed that little
line.
kid.
Well, not
Yeah,
one
guys,
you
he's
see
being
often
weird.
there as he fails to keep it between
Yeah.
the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better
I
field
need that
position.
99
That's every
speed, baby.
kickoff guy's
For some
nightmare,
reason.
isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price.
Bro,
Bad
he's so
field position for
slow.
your defense.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2nd and 9.
Oh, you have the shirt off.
Throwing is McCarthy.
I like it like that.
No!
I'm
Incomplete.
gonna take my
Good
pants
effort
off.
there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
One.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a
Mute.
little more physically. And they took that
I woke
opportunity
up
right
in
there
the
to be
middle of
extremely
that.
physical and force that incompletion.
McCarthy operating
TJ
from the
Hawkinson.
gun.
TJ Hawkinson!
No!
No!
They're going to be
TJ
incomplete.
Hawkinson!
It was
Should have caught
Roquan
it.
Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. Over
No! Let's go!
the middle. Vikings. Justin
That was
Jefferson,
insane!
58 yards.
See it in the gritty!
And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Bro, that was the most insane play I've seen in my
That
whole
certainly
entire
went against
life.
the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it.
69 to 18. That 69 number is nice.
Aggressive, and it's really aggressive, which is what
That's
we
a
just saw
nice.
there. Tip of the cap to them.
That number 69 is nice.
You kick middle?
No,
Every time I kick middle.
I kick left.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Wait.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
He said, "Keep on."
Whoa.
Set for this next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep
I just
pace.
keep
They
picking
did
the same
score
play
the
over and over and
touchdown
over.
last time out, but they still trail by
Look.
double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the
And
I hate this game so much. Why do you keep doing
Bro,
that?
that's like...
How many times you chicken
at
is
the
keep
39-yard line. Well, that is now his
Bro, that was like my
interception
fifth pick
from
in the
this
game.
And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense.
Bro.
I mean, they have been so impressive.
Because Lamar
Reading
Jackson's
these
just too slow now.
passes, stepping in those lanes and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that.
Thank
And
you.
he's going to be intercepted a third time.
I'm gonna just make everyone die.
Get off of me.
Yo!
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but
That's Nate
is
Wiggins.
that
Who's
one that
Nate
maybe
Wiggins?
a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, Jeff. Remember with
How
young
does
quarterbacks,
that when he
it may
jumping over
take a
me?
few years before they get all
Bro.
the stuff out of
I
them
want
that they
to
did
pick six that
earlier in
says-
their career or even in their college days when they were used to being
I'm excited for
dominant.
football
In
practice
this
later, bro.
case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the
Oh,
battle.
right now we're not wearing pads, but we're gonna wear pads next week.
Right side and caught by Kohler.
Lotte Perfect!
Back at the 45-yard line.
Is that Lotte Perfect beam is so massive like my...
Like that.
Huh?
Here's Jackson.
What'd you say?
Where did he go, Jack?
Wait, say, Kerry?
For the sack.
If you see what again, you're gonna crash out.
Pick up the sack.
Does that again.
Now after that sack, it's
You're calling
third
a spike.
and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
I woke up and I knew the
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes
You just
backwards.
telling me
They're
that.
going to try this again.
Why does it keep giving it to the big man?
Trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And that
That's
will
good.
force a turnover on downs. Boy, that's asking a lot of your punt team there, and they're not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful lot of the punt team there because if it's fourth
Good
and
boy.
4, 4th and 3, you've got a chance, right? That's a manageable
Shoot.
distance to try and pick up when you're running a fake. But when that number's actually been in the weight room and it's pumped up like it was, that's difficult to do, all right? So you might even think to yourself, if I left my offense on the field, would they be able to pick
No,
up?
no, no.
Not get that distance. It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
To the air with McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run back. That time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Alright, I just unmuted.
Third down from the gun.
How was your
McCarthy.
ball?
Flush to his right.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
And they'll wind up getting
Yeah.
down inside the 20.
He touched me.
Yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's
I don't know. It
second
just dipped down. So
I just argued. It's your,
no,
you took a screen protector?
it didn't have a screen protector. Pick a play. Good
Final
ball.
minute now of the third quarter. Now
You could never
McCarthy
beat Justin Jefferson in the
sliding
slant
out
route.
of the pocket.
Give me that.
Okay, never mind. You
Pass
can
is
beat Justin
intercepted
Jefferson in
for
the
the
slant
fourth
route.
time today.
Get out. Get out.
Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take
We can't
over
beat him.
once again.
We can't beat him.
The
Look at Judy.
20-yard line.
Just keep playing football.
Have you ever heard the story of Fantasy mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy
WTE
right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price
They
for that
always go
turnover.
on
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They're always going
After the interception, here's Jackson. He completes it to Henry. There he goes again. Inside the 10.
Hey,
He'll take
why'd
it
you
into the
scream?
end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Probably you.
No, it's these.
And can you
You
believe
still
it?
miss.
He misses another one. His
No, you
third
missed.
so far.
You just missed. Look, see, score still 24 to 69. I like 69. You don't know. You remember?
Every time you got 69, I just start
Out
picking
is the
up the
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
No,
away.
not a good one, but good one.
So you think I can make a touchdown again?
Yeah.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
You see that? You see that? You see that? And you said it. You said I wasn't gonna get a touchdown. And he's doing the snow thing.
It's been a back and forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative.
75 to 24. No, 76 to 24. 7-6.
Just like in boxing,
Instead of 6-7, I said 7-6.
the one you didn't see coming, and that
Personal foul
often
for the
is
kicker
case
defense.
when it comes in special teams.
No,
Flag
7-6.
comes out here. This is gonna
No,
be
look,
roughing the
7.
kicker.
When you're going
Why are you
back there
rubbing
on the
me?
kick block, you've
Why
got
you
to
rubbing
go to
my
the
leg?
right point.
Oh,
That didn't happen.
messages?
Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Da, 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 da.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And I still got that.
Breaks through the contact and able to take it past the
I was even
25
looking.
and up to the 28-yard line.
8 seconds.
Jackson and the
This is
Ravens
the
coming up
crazy
now first and 10 at
down,
their own 28-yard line. Trying to keep
Why?
those big legs churning, but he's going to go down.
I'm gonna call timeout for you. 1 second left.
Now a
Why
timeout
did he
called
call
for
timeout
by
when
the
it's-
defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They go play action now. Jackson
Fine. That's a ball. Give me that.
over the middle, complete. It's Henry.
Where's all the seconds?
And he will be
I
taken
said
down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Bruh.
So both offenses come to life here.
Derrick Henry literally carrying for y'all, bro.
And we return welcoming you back to
I think he's the only player that got a touchdown. I think.
Who?
I think Derrick. I think King.
Fourth quarter, a very
He got a
one-sided
touchdown.
affair.
Fine.
What? Why is he just standing there?
Back-to-back catches. Now
And
he's loose
double.
again, and he is into the end
Bro.
zone for a Baltimore
Derrick Henry's the
touchdown.
only person who's giving y'all
Derrick
touchdowns.
Henry, 51 yards. And the Ravens
Stop
get a
faking it,
small
bro.
measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. So that one is fourth touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to make it to the end zone.
Bro.
And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle.
Come on, kick it
Go
off.
ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right?
Nah. Sticky.
But from the 15,
Prob
the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to reliable. Kick the ball to the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Vikings head out
JJ.
to take over once again. We paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but I mean they are
I'm getting
deserving as
sticky
they
in it.
start another series to be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth.
I'm probably gonna throw it to Jordan Addison if he gets open.
Impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, focus,
Booga booga.
in order to have this kind of
Booga
result.
booga.
This is super task. And they can feel awfully good about what they put out there.
Please stop, sir.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The slot man in motion right. McCarthy off the play fake. And, oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Bro, as soon as I call hike,
Take this one
go
back to
to
the 36-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really
Please
strong
stop
mentally
doing
and
that.
wants him to play through it.
And now here is another interception. Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to
Add me
make
to that
all the
FaceTime
right
call.
throws, right?
Wait,
You're
do you have my
supposed to
phone
try
number?
and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, it hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. Jefferson going to go in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
That's
line.
Justin Jefferson's signature
10
move,
yards, and it's
the
good
first
for a
down to
Viking
lead.
first down.
Why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, sleight of hand there gives it to him.
Why does that actually hurt, though?
That indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
Hello?
And he takes a shot on
Okay.
the release, and this will be incomplete. But at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college
Justin Jefferson on the
football coach in the
post
Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going.
Why
and
does they
scoring.
keep throwing it to TJ Hawkinson?
Here, we're watching it in front of us.
That's not a fumble. It was an incomplete pass.
Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Yeah.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Rolling to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
That's going to be a legal forward pass.
Marker down as well. And I think
Illegal
he was
forward
beyond the line of
pass.
scrimmage when
Offense.
that ball left his hand.
Accept it.
Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level,
Yeah.
being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he's clear.
And my goodness, another interception.
Why
He's going to have it here just past the 25. They brought the house that time with a young rookie.
That's a
Maybe a little
bitch.
rattled through a pick.
And you have to be
Take
prepared
on.
for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
You should have just run the ball, bro.
Mark, and obviously he's back.
No.
All of the interceptions, things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what
do you know, Jordan?
he's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Oh no,
The
Lawson
play
did a
fake.
fool.
Here's Jackson.
Bro, AJ, you're
What?
so cool.
That went on my hands.
Right.
Bro, I thought you picked it, but I
That
said,
last reception, he has moved past the 300 mark
look,
for receiving yards.
he
in a
was running
single
slow, so I
game.
just had to
Unbelievable
throw it.
achievement.
I can't even
With
see the time
all-time
anymore.
record, by the way, of 336 receiving yards now in sight.
It's 350.
From Viking territory now, they'll come
I
up
got
first
What
and
did they
10
close?
at the 48-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson.
boom.
Oh, he dropped
You're right, that was a
it.
dart.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this
A
one's
dart's on the
going.
one.
2nd and 10.
Yes, boy. Yo, big boy.
Again, Jackson.
Boom!
Now, quick throw
comes
there,
the
gonna
ball.
be batted away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with
Stop.
the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Pick a goddamn play. Stop.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just a 20% success rate at 2
Yeah.
of 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Fine. We're hooping.
That is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is
Bro,
made
why
at
do
the
they
Vikings 33.
341 reception yards?
15 and a fresh set of downs.
He has 300 yards.
Now it is official. That last catch is going to vault him past Slippery Anderson's
Hey, Siri.
mark of 336 receiving yards in
What's
one
the world
game.
record for the
It's a
most
record,
yards in a
folks,
football game?
that has stood
NFL
since
game.
1989, but it has now been broken.
554. He has 300. Delay of game offense. Huh?
He could have been.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the
I
delay
think
of
they're gonna do a screen
game.
pass.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Yeah, they're doing a screen pass.
Play action. It's Jackson. Pressure coming.
Alright, also, you're not knowing a screen pass. I think you're gonna do a screen pass with your money.
Jonathan Grenard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. This
No, don't. You
defense
can't guard.
has
You can't guard King Henry.
continued 5
Can't guard.
sacks now
Every time
in
he gets a
the
3rd down, I go back to
unit.
1st
Twice in the
down.
afternoon
You
getting
know
to the
how?
quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety
No.
of places
Look.
as well. Sometimes just
Look.
the guys up front.
He'll start
getting
running
to
slow,
him.
and then he'll just throw
Other
a
times
dime.
you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts.
Yo, what was that?
And they
Bro,
know
I
what
was
to
not
do.
trying to run backwards.
So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th
I wonder why I
down.
was still
Excuse
here.
my snarkiness here, but isn't
Yeah,
the
we should
idea
not
of
be here
completing
still.
a pass
Jared, go tell
supposed to
Mama
be
why
to
I was
get
still here.
downfield and gain yards?
Move your foot.
Especially on 3rd down. And look
Bro, I
at
only got it because you guys put your foot on my butt. Bro, stop. You're not cool. It's funny, you're just
with authority.
Whoa,
Boy,
look.
that's asking a lot of your punt team there, and they were not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful lot of the punt team
No.
there because if it's 4th and 4, 4th and 3,
Look.
you've got a chance, right? That's a manageable
Right,
distance to
bro.
try and pick up when you're running a fake, but when that number's actually been in the weight room,
What did I do?
bumped up
What did
like
he
it
do?
was, that's difficult to do, all right? So you might even think to yourself, If I left my offense on the field, would they be able to pick that up? You could run a nice play and not get that distance.
Darn.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
He has. No, he fumbled like 5 times. Nah. He hasn't fumbled.
Second down and 3.
He fumbled like 7. That was 6, 7.
They'll try the right side with Jones.
Get darn.
And he'll be brought
7-11.
down, losing yardage
It's already
back at the
down.
40. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a
7-11.
3rd and 4 coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra
Vamos
boost. They
lá!
want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah,
You
we
can
saw
like
the
come
result,
back in
negative
2
yardage.
like 2
Setting up
seconds.
the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he will
What?
have a Vikings first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the
Bye-bye.
marker following a gain of
There's 2
6.
minutes left though.
That's just what you call a
No,
game
my
over
friend,
right there.
please
Nothing
come back.
fancy.
Please,
Get the ball out
please.
to the back,
My
and you're
friend,
asking
please
him to
come
make
back.
a little bit extra out of maybe what is nothing, and he does exactly that.
All right,
Picks up
bro.
the first down. I can't wait till we get to the point,
That's
partner,
end
where we're not
of
saying
the
chain
video.
mover, but we're
And
saying laser pointer
bye, guys.
picks it up for the first down.